Good morning, Cypress Village residents. This is Ty Morgan, your Executive Director. Welcome to Virtual Coffee Chat. Today is Friday, August 15th, middle of the month, and we're getting close to wrapping up summer here at the Village. Got a lot of information we're going to share with you today, and again, to all of our faithful villagers that are in person at Coffee Chat, a big good morning to you, and a good morning to all of our other villagers that were unable to make it. Thanks for tuning in. I will wrap it up here shortly. Bye-bye.
Good morning, villagers. Ashley Miller here, your Director of Resident Services. I hope you all have had a wonderful week, and just a few updates from the Wellness Center. Join us today at 10:30 down in the Wellness Center for a little social hour, a light breakfast bite, and come get your blood pressures taken by Patty from IHS. And Grief Support with Bobby will be back on Tuesday, August 19th at 3 p.m. in room A6. And Guardian Pharmacy will be back in the Wellness Center on Wednesday, August 20th from 9 till 12 p.m. And the medication cycle pickup will be for Tower D. And don't miss out on our last Cypress Green Market of the month. It'll be on Wednesday, August 20th from 10 to 2 in the main lobby. And join Danny and the Health Pro Heritage team, Patty with IHS, and the Concierge Care Home Care team in the main lobby on Thursday, August 21st at 9 a.m. for a walk around the lake with a hydration and sun health workshop immediately after at 9:30 in the Marsh Media Lounge. No RSVPs necessary, just bring some walking shoes and come enjoy some nice hydrating snacks afterwards. And our daily dose of wellness. Big shout outs to 3 of our lady villagers who are just putting in some major miles in our Walk Across America challenge. Jan Ricard, Wynn Evans, and Karen Linklater. You 3 are stepping for success and leaving us all, frankly, in your dust. So excellent work, and thank you for reminding us all to just keep moving. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you around the Village.
Good morning, Cypress Village. It's Natalie here with CVS. I hope you are having a wonderful day. I just have a couple of things to say with you. The 6th floor carpet will be done this Saturday, tomorrow. So if you have any knickknacks in the hallway, please take them out. And if you need some help, call us, 904-807-6112. Also, this is a big request from me. If you have a spill anywhere in the building, please call and let us know that it's there. Or tell concierge, they'll let us know. It's easier to clean up a spill than remove a stain. I had a great big coffee spill and it just appeared and nobody said anything. And I'm just having a hard time with something like that. So just help us out and we'll make it stay beautiful for you here. All right, I hope you have a great day. Thank you and see you around the Village.
Good morning, everybody. This is Tyler Ramos with Dining Services. Just have a few things today. First, we're going to start with personnel updates. The first being Sally Baker, no longer with us. She has chosen to resign and vacate Cypress Village. So we wish her the best and really hope for the best for us. So the next is kind of a heartbreaker. Janae Harris is, going to school, moving down to Gainesville, and I'm looking forward to hearing from her in the future and seeing where she winds up. But we're all proud of her, so you will be hearing from her in just a moment. But wanted to make you all aware of that as well. Dinner and a movie. We have to postpone dinner and a movie because we're having issues with our projector. The projector is kind of, kick the can, so to speak. It's given us a hard time, and we're looking to get it replaced. But in the meantime, we're going to have to postpone it because we don't want to put a movie on a little television for 40 people to watch. So just wanted to make you aware of that. It is postponed. We're not canceling it. We like doing those, so want to keep them going. Wednesday night, Wednesday of next week, we have some issues where we are running into, our hands are pretty much tied. We have a kitchen that just has a mixture of reasons that people cannot be here that day, and it is what it is. We're still looking to offer every venue that evening, but in Lakeside that night, we will have a limited menu. That menu will consist of 4 entrees, 4 to choose from. There's going to be a few appetizers. Sides and all of that will be limited, but There will be no special that night. I think we only have one person able to cook in that kitchen for that venue. So we're trying to keep it open, trying not to set us up for failure, and we're still trying to make it so that we can have somewhere to offer for you all to dine besides Middleton's and Loons. So I wanted to make you aware of that. Sunday brunch, I think this is something that most of you all were under the impression of anyway, but we have been running Sunday brunch from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. That will now be held from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. We're reducing it by an hour, in which that hour we do not see much flow at all anyway, and nothing else is changing. You know, everything else is the same. We just are going to start breaking down a little earlier, and if we miss you at 3 o'clock, the Loon's Nest will still be open for dinner. So Labor Day, we're going to start touching on those. You know, Labor Day is going to be the 1st of September, and we are doing a one-meal day in Middleton's for the entire main dining area. It will be an elevated menu like we try to do for the most part. Sometimes we stick to barbecues, but this one will be a little bit nicer. We're going to do something pretty great, and then we will have the Loon's Nest open for dinner that evening. It will not be open for lunch. It will just be the one meal day. So if we need some excess seating, we can probably branch it down to the Loon's Nest, even though some people aren't too fond of that idea. It may require us to do so. The last couple of things. We have menu changes coming into effect. We are looking to do those more frequently. We told you all that. That is something that Chef and I are already working on, and it will be lakeside menus first and then back to the Loons, but we're looking to make it so that they are alternating monthly and changing almost every month for one venue or the other. The last thing I want to touch on is today I have a walkthrough with a couple vendors that would apply to most of you, and it would be for our coffee stations throughout the community. We aren't necessarily happy from either side with community coffee. I know a lot of people use it and frequently use it, but I've heard a lot of, it's just not a great quality brand. So we're looking to get something different in here that people are happy with. I've spoken to other directors within the division about who they use, so that's who we will be walking with today. And hopefully, they can find what we need. From what I'm told, they're pretty good at what they do and what they offer, so I'm pretty hopeful there. But just wanted to make you aware of those things. That's all I have for you today. I hope you have a great one. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Janae Harris, and I'm from Dining. As you guys may know, some of you may know that I will not be here tomorrow is my last day, Friday, and I've been here for 3 years, and I really appreciate you guys. You guys taught me a lot. And yeah, I will be here Friday for you guys to say bye to me. So, love you guys.
Good morning, Cypress Village. Just a quick update from security. I have hired a couple of new employees, and I'd like you to meet them. Ty said that it would just be a great opportunity for our residents to know our new and improved staff as we fill spaces in the security office. So I'd like to introduce our latest and greatest. Tasha Williams comes to us from Jacksonville. She's been here. We're excited to have her join us, and she brings a lot to the table, and we're really excited for her addition and how she's going to bolster our first shift. That's all from me. Take care.
Good morning, Cypress Village. I am your new hire in the security department. My name is Tasha Williams. I will be working the shift from 7 o'clock a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. However, you may see me on other shifts as need be, as necessary. I'm willing to fill in wherever I'm needed. I'm looking very forward to meeting each and every last one of you. If I see you in the halls, I'm going to make sure I'm greeting you and saying hello, introducing myself. I look forward to meeting you all and just becoming connected with the community. Thank you very much for having me in your home. I appreciate you, and I look forward to meeting each and every last one of you and your beautiful smiling faces. Bye for now.
Man, that water is good. Oh, I didn't see you there. Hey, Cypress. It's Danny from Physical Therapy. I just wanted to promote our event coming up next week. on August 21st, Thursday. We're doing a hydration and a sun safety talk. We'll be doing a walk around the lake at 9 a.m., followed by a short presentation in the Marsh Media Lounge. We'll be joined by IHS, as well as the concierge home health team. So come out, learn a little bit more about, again, staying hydrated in this hot Florida sun and sun safety. We'll see you then.
Hello villagers, this is Jay from the CLS office bringing you some updates. And I'm going to start off with resident-led activities. The first one, Lorraine Resnick is offering free Mahjong lessons every Wednesday at 10 a.m. in B3. And second, Louise Fontecchio would like you to know the Handbells open house is Thursday, August 21st at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the Ibis room. For live music, we have Steve Chapman, August 19th. That's a Tuesday in Egret Hall at 7 p.m. We have the Chamber Music Duo on the 21st. That is a Thursday in Egret Hall at 7 p.m. That's our live music for this week. Also, our last update, we want you to know we are working on another, we have confirmed another Mayo Art Tour. We have another Mayo Art Tour coming up next month. It's going to be September 10th. And we are going to go with the method of giving the wait list since it was so overwhelming. First dibs for a short amount of time. And then from there, after the deadline, we're going to go through the signups. So that's it for the week. Have a great weekend.
Hi, I'm Louise Fontecchio, and this is
Barbara Lovett.
And we want to invite you to come do something really fun. Learn to ring handbells. On August the 21st, this coming Thursday night from 5 to 6 in the Ibis room, we're doing a workshop or an open house workshop for anybody that's interested in learning about handbells. We want you to come and learn what they are, how to ring them, what we do. The only criteria is that we do ask that you know how to read music because it's a little hard to learn to ring them if you can't count and read music. But if you read music, if you've ever played a percussion instrument, ever taken piano lessons, ever sung in a choir, anything, we invite you to come and learn how to ring handbells with us. I hope you are able to come to the handbell and chorus concerts the end of June. Well, what we're doing this year is the chorus is going to do their concerts December 7th and 8th, and we want you to invite you to come and sing with the chorus. Their rehearsals begin September the 3rd on Wednesday at 10:30 in Egret Hall. Our actual rehearsals for handbells will begin the 4th, but we're going to have the open house the 21st and another workshop the 28th, just so people know what they're doing before we actually start rehearsals. And then we're going to do something a little different. In December, on the 18th, we're going to do a handbell concert and resident sing-along. So we think that would be a lot of fun, and we hope that you will come, learn how to ring handbells with us, and join our handbell choir. See you Thursday night at 5.
Hello, Cypress Village. This is Laurel Mundell, your Director of Administrative Services. For starters, we have a memorial log at the front desk and in the library, as well as a digital version on our app. And it shows any of our independent living residents who have passed away. And if we are given their service information, then we include that as well. There's also a rose with a printed name next to it that also shows recent deaths that are posted there for just about 3 days, I think is then when the rose is taken back down. So that lets folks know things that have happened pretty quickly. However, we've heard some concerns from residents, especially when they have neighbors and friends who have moved to higher levels of care. When they pass, that information doesn't get added to the memorial book. So we have added to collaborative care, which is our weekly meeting that we have with all of the levels of care in our facility. We meet weekly to discuss move-ins, new move-ins, folks that are moving out, any kind of health concerns where we have folks transferring from the hospital back into their home, things like that, and as well as deaths. So now when we do have folks who pass away in higher levels of care who used to live in independent living, it will be discussed right then and there so that we can include them in the memorial book moving forward. Additionally, I just want to give a reminder to all of our residents that in order to post a name in the book or with the rose, we must have the family's permission. Sometimes this takes some time to get, or out of respect for the family, they ask not to have it posted at all, or they delay the posting so that they can ensure that everyone who in their family who needs to know finds out first. So I just ask for our residents to just have faith in the process and to be respectful of the families of those who have lost their loved ones. We are doing this as a notification and a communication for our residents, but we have to be mindful of their families and loved ones first and foremost. So I just want to give everyone some clarification on that. All right, on to some IT service reminders and announcements. So we have a lot of folks lately who need little things from printers being set up to TV issues, app, phone help, things like that. And I just wanted to remind you all that we have IHS tech services available. It's a flat rate of $20 for every 30 minutes. And if Shamar can't figure out your problem, then it turns into just a $10 fee no matter how long he spent. If he can't get your need accomplished and you are satisfied, then it'll just be a $10 flat fee. Forget about the rest. We also have as a free option, Matt Hull. He comes in every first, third, and fourth Thursday of the month in the Marsh Media Lounge at 1:30 p.m. And you can also sign up for one-on-one time with him after that session. So I highly recommend you see him if you need free assistance. And then Andy, he works primarily with employee business needs. So I just wanted you, he's still with us. He's still very much running around and busy, but he works on the IT needs for the operation, the business, and for employees. And then he oversees Cypress Village cable boxes only. He doesn't oversee anything else on the resident side. So I just wanted to make sure we were all aware of that. And then lastly, a week from today, on Friday, August 22nd, in the Loon's Nest in Egret Hall, we are having our resident survey kickoff party. So that goes from 5 to 7 p.m. There's going to be the music. It's the same night as all of the live music and fun. But for this survey party, we're going to be distributing resident satisfaction surveys. And it's just like voting, where there's only one survey packet per person. We have to have you return the completed survey back in so that we can mark it as complete before we can give you your drink ticket, but you will also get a raffle ticket for some awesome prizes. We're going to raffle off things like our Bath and Bonbons gift basket with our new Cypress Village signature bonbons, our Work Hard and Recovery fitness basket, wine and cheese basket, and a $100 monthly service fee credit. So all of these baskets are valued between $75 and $100, so they're really great prizes. And all you have to do is complete your resident satisfaction survey. I want to remind you all that this is completely anonymous. They go into an envelope, a blank envelope that has a postmark or a prepaid, or I'm sorry, not prepaid, an envelope where you just have to add a stamp to it. But just seal that up. We can't look at them. There's no identifier at all on the survey itself, but we just need to know that your vote has been taken and that you have completed your survey. It affects our participation rate if we do not get those surveys returned back to us right then and there. We also will have a listing of other dates and other opportunities where you can complete your surveys. But again, just like with voting, you're going to have to be there, attend, and complete your survey in order to receive it. We're not just going to be passing them out, but we'll give you ample opportunity and ample time to get them in, mailed in by the deadline of September 19th. So please join us. There's going to be pizza, drinks, like I said, these awesome prizes, live music. And we want to make sure we hear from you because your opinion counts. Thank you so much, and I will see you around the village.
Hi everyone, this is Ashley. Dave and Joe are out at the time, so I'm just going to give a quick update. There's not much going on with maintenance right now. Only one big thing that I know of that will be happening next Tuesday. We will be cleaning one of our elevator pits, and so you may hear some noise and see some workers around the building in the C elevator. So just be aware of that. But that's all I have. Have a great weekend.
Ty, I don't want to belabor a point, but we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. And I know you had to do something above and beyond the call of duty to probably get it approved. But we want to, as a group, say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We want to present the grand opening of Ty's miniature golf course, restaurant, and children's playland.
Wow. Wow. I just want to say to everybody here, what I did was a very small piece of what you all brought back to Cypress Village that was here as a landmark for years, right?
When we talked about even starting this back up, we had mentioned that we wanted to get the residents more involved. We've come up with a method potentially to get them involved by naming different parts of the things around the train club with their names, so they're a part of the permanent history of the future of the club. And we'll open it up to all residents. We'll have raffles, and they can pull a name and become a part of it, even if they didn't support us at the beginning. We just want everybody involved.
All right, I'm back, and the first item I wanted to touch on happens to be one of the most historic things here at Cypress Village since the community was established. I was invited, and I was very honored to attend the train room grand opening celebration event yesterday. Carrie McVeigh, Jim Wiederman, and the ensemble of volunteers that have really created the new train room in its current state. A big shout out to them. That's not my resident recognition for the week, but I did want to say how impressive and how thankful and grateful Cypress Village is for that. That train room, before it caught on fire down here on the first floor, some residents may not know, was a partnership between Cypress Village and CSX, and that train room had been here for decades until it actually caught fire. So thanks to Carrie, Jim, and several other residents, they wanted to bring the train room back to life. It is currently in A2 if you have not seen it. It is absolutely stunning. The detail, the workmanship, the time, the effort is really just commendable. So any residents that haven't seen it, it's in A2. I just wanted to thank everybody I've got a plot and a business that's part of the train room, and it's called Ty's Mini Golf Restaurant and Playland. So if you get up to A2 to take a look, you can see that beautiful part of the train model room, and I'm very proud of it. And the train room I see as part of the legacy here and a permanent landmark for Cypress Village. So a huge thank you to all of the volunteers. I did also want to mention Sarah Torville. She had a little vineyard plot as well, which was in the train room. So currently there's Ty's Mini Golf Restaurant and Playland in Sarah Torville's vineyard. Please come up and take a look at it. It's truly a sight to see. And thank you for bringing the history back and keeping the landmark in place, volunteers. Next on my list is today, actually going on right now, outside in the front parking lot, we have a garage sale. We had a big declutter of the department and also just trying to create more storage space at the village. We have a lot of need for storage, and we've been using vacant apartments for all of these years. Well, we have no vacant apartments anymore, so we really have to maximize the storage space we have. So you'll see a lot of decluttering and some things moving around. Ideally, we're just getting storage out of independent living apartments so we can resell them and do the right thing with that space. So anyway, garage sale is going on between 8 and 12 today or until it's sold out. And again, it's right in the main parking lot. So please come out and take a look, see if there's anything you like. Next on my list, we have, this is kind of sad, but also celebratory, our very own Dana Bodney, who has been a retirement counselor here going on, I think, 11 years. She is actually retiring here at the end of September. We are going to have a little celebratory event for Dana today in the Veterans Lobby between 2 and 4. All residents are welcome. Please come out, have a little cake, a little ice cream, sign a card for Dana, wish her well. Dana is actually not leaving the village permanently. She's actually going to stay on PRN, which is part-time, kind of like part-time or as needed, but she is going to stay with us in the capacity of a real estate agent. So Dana, huge congratulations, big thank you. Did an amazing job bringing a lot of new residents to the village. So again, thank you so much. Next on the list is our survey. We have our resident satisfaction surveys, a huge metric for our community and also a great barometer of feedback for us to get from our residents. We are going to have the kickoff party on Friday, the 22nd of August between 5 and 7 p.m. It's going to be in Egret Hall. We're going to have all kinds of pizzas, we're going to have some live entertainment, and we're going to have a lot of raffle gifts that are going to be very, very nice for any winners that are lucky enough for their ticket to be chosen. So please, it is very, very important to me, to all of the department heads, to the company, that you come out and participate and give us some feedback. Last but not least, I am going to roll into some resident recognition and the winners of trivia. So resident recognition this week, you know, I want to give a shout out to Carol Luckenbach. Carol Luckenbach is going to take the helm for Ernie Gear, and this is a shout out to Ernie as well. Ernie was heading up the Bocce Club and group for quite some time, I want to say a few years. And Ernie is going to now has moved into the towers and he's a regular in the techno gym, so he's working on his physique, not working on his bocce game. Carol Luckenbach is going to take over that, and we are going to do some work, and we're in the early preliminary stages of bringing that back to the village and getting that club revitalized. So a big thank you to Carol and any of the volunteers she has working with her to make bocce alive here again at the village. So with that, the trivia winners, I don't have this week. I am so sorry. I am going to make sure somebody who has not recorded yet is going to announce that. So the suspense, it's going to be a little suspense this week. So that's going to conclude what I have to update everybody on. I do want to give some birthday wishes to our villagers, and let's see who has a birthday on August 15th. And they are two lovely ladies. We've got Miss Annie Parker and Miss Carol Grimes. Happy birthday to you two today. On the 16th, we've got Miss Resnick and Miss Joanne Caraway on the 16th, so happy birthday to you two ladies tomorrow. On the 17th, we've got a single gal, and her name is Blythe Rhodes. Happy birthday to you, Blythe. On the 18th, we've got a few. We've got Miss Roberta Baker, Mrs. Jackie Bussey, Dan Warchel are going to be the three on the 18th. So happy birthday to you four. I'm sorry, that was four. I missed Georgetta Sargent on the 18th, and I did that in the past. Georgetta, I will not miss that again. Happy birthday to you on the 18th. On the 19th, we've got Miss Lee Wyrick, Don Burchell, and Miss Barbara Ponatowski. Happy birthday to you three. On the 20th, we've got a few. We've got Miss Judy Pate, Mr. John Hunkin, and Miss Nancy Blanton. Happy birthday to you. I'm going to cap it off. We don't have any on the 21st, but on the 22nd, we've got two. We've got Miss Evangeline Webster and Miss Eleanor Irvin. Happy birthday to you two ladies. Residents, that's going to conclude another episode of Virtual Coffee Chat. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. God bless you all. Bye-bye.